What up, YouTube? Peace, love, and respect to the world. It's your boy Black Isco. Here again with another Real Talk Tuesday on a Thursday. I've had a really weird uh, past couple weeks. A lot of paperwork in the day job. So some of the content got neglected, but I'm back here again. I felt it was wrong to wait until next Tuesday to get into the next topic. Um, this is building from our last Real Talk Tuesday where I was talking about the biggest mistake I made in my early 20s being focusing on relationships more than I focused on myself. I may have not termed it so precisely in the last video, but that was the gist of it. I spent way more time focusing on the women I was with or focusing on maintaining the relationship than I did on working on myself, becoming a better man, becoming a better professional, and finding my purpose. So that was the real mistake, focusing more on external validation than I did on internal development. That's the real issue. Um, and I wanted to talk about how, as a man in your early 20s, why I say it's important to become a man of purpose and becoming someone of value. See, in your early 20s, as a guy, that is when you are at your least valuable to society. Think about it. Who really cares about young men? Outside of like athletes, no one really cares about you if you're a young dude because you don't really add that much value to society. Unfortunately, you haven't had the time to develop a skill, and you have no experience and knowledge that the world wants at that age, except for the exceptional people, someone like a Mark Zuckerberg or some child prodigy. But for the most part, men in your early years, your early adult years, that is when you're at your least valuable. And for women, it's the opposite. Society tends to place a high value on young women. That yeah, because it's all biology. It's when they're at their what is it, peak reproductive ability. So society is going to place the highest value on them at that point in time. Now, the other thing is how these value dynamics work is women tend to date men who are of equal or higher status. That's how it tends to go in general. Men, we tend to date women who are of equal or of slightly lower social value. That's how it tends to work. And that could be, you're a richer man than you have more income than the woman you're dating, or you have equal income. That's how it usually translates. Now, in today's society, with women who are more likely to go to college, they're more likely to have higher earning potential. You're getting this thing where young women are even more valuable than young men because what they they have a higher they have higher earning potential because more women are tend to go to college than men, and they're young women who are at their peak physical, biological value in terms of reproduction. You as a man, you're still, it's like the gap is widening. So, as a young dude, your focus should be on trying to close that gap, and that is by becoming a person of value, becoming a man of purpose. That's the real thing here. So, in your early years, focus on becoming a man of purpose. And women like men of purpose when you think about it. There's There's generally three types of men that women like. There are sorry. Sorry about that. There are the teachers, the preachers, and the hunters. Let me break it down for you. Teachers, these are men who are obsessed or possessed with the need to acquire knowledge and then distribute it. You get me? These are people who go out into the world, seek things, seek knowledge, and then bring it back and disseminate it. Disseminated is a word, right? Anyway, that's what they do. The preachers, similar to the teachers, but what they do is they provide motivation. It's not necessarily religious. I mean, a gym instructor. A gym instructor, in a way, is sort of like a preacher and a teacher, because they are giving you the instructions on how to become, stronger. They're giving you what kind of workouts you should do. But at the same time, a good gym instructor is also providing that motivation to get you through the next rep, the next set. So that's kind of like a combination. It's not always pastors or imams. It's also people who are just there to motivate you. And what their thing is they're not necessarily going out and getting knowledge like the teachers are and then distributing it. They are taking something internal and pulling something internal from you. They're trying to pull out the best in you. And then there's the hunters. These days, I guess you could call them hustlers, but these are people who go out and get things. They get things done. They go out and accumulate resources. And this translates to hustlers, gangsters. Yeah, okay, let's not go with gangsters, but gangsters sometimes, businessmen, and yeah, those are the hustlers, the hunters. And what do all these things have in common? These are all people who have purpose. They live purpose-driven lifestyles. They are out getting knowledge. They are out giving motivation. They are out gaining resources. And being a purpose-driven man, that's what the ladies want. So I would say to any young man, your focus should be on building yourself into someone who is purpose-driven. So find why you are here. Find your why. Find meaning in life and find your purpose. It doesn't always come in your early 20s or even your 30s. Sometimes it takes a while to find your purpose. But if you are someone who is focused on building yourself, the women will come. So this is kind of like a part 2 to my last video. You guys let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments below. And like and subscribe, man, because we're gonna keep this series going. So just let me know what you think. Oh, we did this one in one take. So yeah, one take Jake and all that. I haven't even had my coffee today, but like and subscribe.